with 4 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. All right, everyone, we are back, and you can see all the apps are clear in the background. 14 Pro Max here, iPhone 11 is here. Let's get into it. Phone calls 3, 2, 1. 14 Pro Max is faster. Music 3, 2, 1. Then the 14 Pro Max again is the faster one here. Hopping out of this one, let's go into settings 3, 2, 1. Totally messed that one up. Okay, hopping out of this one, let's do health 3, 2, 1. And again, 14 Pro Max is faster. Let's get into their app stores 3, 2, 1. Now I think I'm logged out of here, so we'll go ahead and kind of leave this one out, but we'll load it up in the background. Mail 3, 2, 1. And I am noticing a pretty big difference in terms of not only the app opening speeds, but also with the promotion. Now that one was a little bit slower on the 14 Pro Max, not too sure why, but definitely when it comes down to the app opening and just the loading and gestures, you're definitely getting, I think, a smoother experience on the iPhone 14 Pro Max for sure. But the iPhone 11, for it being a 3-year-old phone, is doing very well. And with its IPS panel, I mean, this is a 60 hertz panel, and it still is actually very smooth for the most part. Let's go into Twitter, 3, 2, 1. Now, I will say also, with the more RAM, you're going to be able to load more apps in the background. So especially for big games like Genshin Impact, which I have right here, but I don't know where it is right here. So 3, 2, 1, you are going to be getting a little bit of a better experience, especially when it comes down to this big gaming segment on your iPhone 14 Pro Max. But I still think the iPhone 11 is going to be doing a really decent job as well in this specific segment. So you can see right here, 14 Pro Max, able to load it up faster. The iPhone 11 wasn't really too far behind. Now with some of these other applications, we can try something like Netflix 3, 2, 1. And again, we have this little network error, but it probably still would have been faster on the 14 Pro Max. Snake versus Blocks 3, 2, 1. And again, the 14 Pro Max is faster. iPhone 11 a little bit behind. Thank you 3, 2, 1. And the 14 Pro Max was faster, but the iPhone 11 is not that far behind. It's really interesting. Facebook 3, 2, 1. I think I'm logged in here. So I am logged in here. Make sure you guys follow me on Facebook. Let's go into Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. And I am seeing something. I mean, with every single time the apps are opening, it's definitely faster on the 14 Pro Max. But again, the iPhone 11 is 3 years older, and it's still holding up very, very well. So I don't want to just, throw the iPhone 11 out the door and be like, oh, it's not that great. It's still doing a pretty decent job, especially for that price tag. It's not really doing that bad. Snapchat, I don't even know where Snapchat is here. We'll just skip that, and we'll just go and do something like Stack 3, 2, 1. So overall, what I'll definitely tell you is I think the 14 Pro Max is definitely the faster phone here. The iPhone 11 is it's performing better than what I think it was going to be doing. So I think ultimately the iPhone 11 is the slower phone, but it should be because the 14 Pro Max is definitely, it's the newest phone. It's going to be better in that standpoint. Now, in terms of the cameras, this is where it's probably going to be an overall better